So 2K ended up releasing a new patch for Season 3, guys, and we gotta cover everything that they added, as well as some things that I want to see in the new season. And so like the video right now if you want this next one to be the best one ever. And also let me know down below in the comments something that you want to see 2K add for the new season. And let's get right into it. So I do want to cover everything that 2K added today for my team. And the first thing is you do want to log in because you do end up getting a Tournament Battles base pack, which, you know, is a free pack. You can never go wrong with some free stuff from 2K. And you do have a chance of pulling any of the Tournament Battles players, and you never know, you could get a really good evolution like all the evolutions that 2K, you know, recently updated, as well as all the other ones that 2K does have. And I do want to open that pack because you never know, you could literally pull any player, and if you do end up pulling a Battles player, that's worth about like 14,000 MT. Now it is a chance because it is a base pack, but let's go ahead and open it though, because you never know. Let's see, what do we got? Everybody gets this pack for just logging in, and I'm hoping that we can get lucky. I just want to see that emerald glow. Nice and easy. There we go. That might be a W. That might be a W. Flip on cheese, baby. Oh, bruh. They gave me James Harden. Are you kidding me, 2K? Not looking for the beard. Okay, well, that could have been so much better. I'm going to get 500 MT for that. Oh my goodness, I really thought we got a Battles player. It's okay though. Now the next thing that we got to cover is of course going to be the new free player that 2K added. And that of course is going to be right here, Danny Granger. Now that is going to be a free Ruby. And if you're like me and you already have him, you can sell the one in your collection, which I'm definitely going to do. Now to get him, you do have to apply 3 shoes to players. Super easy and simple. You get 100 MT for that one. You do also have to score 30 points with Pacer players over multiple triple threat or triple threat offline games, online, offline, your choice. 100 MT there. And then you do also have to win a game using 3 or more Ruby and up players. And so that could be Amethyst, Diamonds, whatever you have. Just use 3 or more, you know, Ruby up players. You get another 100 MT. And then once you do that, you do end up getting a free Danny Granger, which at the moment, like I said, I do have mine in my collection. And I'm actually going to grade mine. You guys know I always like grading the players that 2K does give out for free, especially since we do have, you know, most of the players in my team. And so let's take a look right here. Danny Granger. So I'm going to grade mine. You know, I do use them for salary cap from time to time because you can see it's 1,000. Really, you know, comes in handy. And I'll be happy with a 10. Even a 9.5 would be good too. I've been getting a lot of 9s lately. And so we're going to grade that right there. Now also 2K ended up updating the player market with Thompson right here as the deal of the day. I do have him, I believe. Yeah, I do already have him. He's just a Sapphire. I really wouldn't worry too much about him. He's going to be part of the level up collection, which of course is going to be, it's not this one right now, it's the other one. I still got to pick up those players too, my goodness. But it is going to be part of the other collection, so if you guys did want to pick him up, again, it's just a Sapphire, nothing too crazy. I do believe it was the first level up collection, right? It was going to be this one right here, yeah. So it's part of Sean Kemp. If for some reason you don't have him and you need to pick him up, he's on sale right now. So deal of the day, even though, again, I wouldn't really spend my MT or VC right now, especially with the new season coming this Friday. But that is going to be the deal of the day. And there's still so much more that we got to talk about. Now, the next thing that we're going to cover is, of course, going to be the new NBA 2K24 Season 3 patch that 2K ended up releasing. And look at that right there. They got Kobe. Could that be a sign? Maybe we're getting a Kobe, or maybe it's just because he's the cover athlete for 2K24. Who knows with 2K? But right here, you can see they did end up releasing this patch in preparation for NBA 2K24 Season 3, which again is launching on Friday. That's going to be December the 1st at 8 a.m. Pacific time, 11 a.m. Eastern time, and then 10 a.m. Central time, and then the other time zones you can Google. And with this patch right here, they did update my team, you know, park and stuff like that. Now, when it comes to the general stuff, you guys can see it's basically just going to be visual things. For example, you know, stuff when it comes to customizing created arenas, you know, when it comes to customizing an arena and also allowing spaces, the logos. But then also they do mention that the following players have been, you know, updated basically. LaMelo Ball, could that also be a sign that we could be seeing a LaMelo? And I really wouldn't be surprised if 2K does end up, you know, releasing some of these players when it comes to my team, or maybe they just want to update them, you know, just to update them, because they definitely do that from time to time. And let's keep it going though. So additional work has been done to better support the NBA in-season tournaments. All 30 custom floors have been added to the game. And then they do also mention, you know, related UI changes, you know, ISC in-game. That still sounds like something Magic Johnson got, you know, back in the 90s. But anyway, though, basically, again, just visual, general stuff. The All-Star game has been changed back to the traditional East and West format, so they ended up updating that as well. Now, when it comes to the gameplay changes, look at this right here. So they ended up fixing an issue that was causing inadvertent basketball interference violations when dunking. Okay, reduce the frequency of lost ball fumbles when ball handlers collided with defenders. Tweaked bad block attempt teammate great logic. Okay, we got ourselves increase the defensive movement speed gap relation to lateral quickness. Fixed a rare issue that was causing some layups to block themselves, which led to missed easy layup attempts. Yeah, that definitely has happened to me a couple times, so that's apparently fixed now. And then defensive reactions right here, including ankle breakers, will no longer be played on simple dribble stop animations. And then also they fixed an exploit that allowed double dribbles with certain emotes. Oh, that's interesting. So that must be for like Park, you know, City and stuff like that, which they do mention right here too. Many improvements to the performances, stability, visuals. Basically, they are getting ready for Season 3. But mainly, we care about My Team. You know, that's the main game mode we do play. But also, they do mention My Career quest. And you can definitely pause if you do want to read all of this right here. But basically, I'm just going to sum it up. This is going to be small little changes that 2K thought was important. You know, they just ended up, you know, basically updating a lot of the progression, quests, and stuff like that. And then also endorsements. So, you know, now we got to talk about the My Team stuff. Look at this right here. So My Team, let's take a look. Various improvements and updates have been made to the menus throughout My Team. Okay, I wonder what kind of improvements though. Interesting. In triple threat modes, crowd members will, thank you, finally, bro. Crowd members will no longer walk onto the court when the ball is on the opposite side. Okay, so now you no longer have to run into the crowd. That was really annoying. And they did also make some changes to coaches, which I feel like 2K is going to be releasing new coaches in Season 3. So basically, you know, substituted players will now properly receive active coach boosts. And then on top of that, they addressed an issue preventing certain coach boosts from triggering invalid situations. And so that's going to be some changes that could definitely come in handy. And they also ended up fixing, you know, an issue they had with the agenda tracker. You know, if you're going for level 40, sometimes it wasn't accurately reported. And so now apparently it is now. And then also they resolved an issue in clutch time that would cause the next game played to not count. Okay, I do like that change too, because sometimes it would give you the L, sometimes it would just ban you for, you know, quitting even though you didn't quit, or maybe you got disconnected. Hopefully they get rid of the ban issues as well when it comes to My Team. If you know, you know. And they also ended up fixing a rare hang that occurred during triple threat challenge gameplay. Okay, then also they ensured the correct shoe is applied to a player. I haven't had that issue, but I did see some people have that issue, so now it is, you know, properly fixed. And then also they fixed an issue preventing adjustment team communication settings from being used in multiplayer game modes. And so that's the My Team stuff that they also mention, you know, some other days. They got My NBA the W. Again, you can definitely pause if you do want to read that. Basically just made some changes, you know, to the gameplay, the menus and stuff like that. And then they do mention other numerous, you know, changes, minor improvements, basically for the overall NBA 2K24 experience, which honestly, they definitely have a lot more stuff that they got to update and fix when it comes to My Team and especially 2K24. And we got to talk about my predictions, because as you know, for Season 1, we had Kyrie Irving for level 40, right? And then we also had Brandon Roy. That was like the ultimate reward. You know, you had to complete every game mode. And then for Season 2, we had, of course, Will Chamberlain as the level 40 reward, and then the grand prize, of course, being SGA, who is one of the best players in the game. And so my prediction for level 40 is going to be a young player. You never know. We can definitely see somebody like, for example, Jason Tatum. I do feel like he definitely is long overdue for being a level 40 reward, so I could see him being one. Shout out to the people on 2KDB that make these beautiful cards. Another young player, maybe we see a Kyle Kuzma. This is definitely a really good card art, especially with Season 3 being, you know, in December, you know, Christmas, the holiday, stuff like that. So I can definitely see that happening. And then, of course, when they mentioned LaMelo Ball, that kind of got me excited with, you know, maybe potentially seeing a new LaMelo Ball. We do have Lonzo at the moment, so I feel like getting the other ball would be nice. That way we have two balls out here, even though we should all have that already at this point anyway. Hopefully you do. If you don't, then GG's. But then also, you know, they mentioned, or they didn't mention, but they showed Kobe, which mainly could probably just mean, you know, because he's the cover of 2K24. But maybe we could be seeing a new Kobe being Bryant's. I do feel like Kobe is coming in Season 3 as like a new premium player. It could just be a collection, kind of like how they've been dropping LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Shaq, all these other players. And so Kobe could definitely be like the big, you know, collection reward for just collecting players and paying, you know, for cards and stuff like that. So Kobe Bean, I could definitely see him being one of those players. Maybe pullable, maybe the first pink diamond, even though the first pink diamond is, of course, going to be the level 40 reward. And yes, pink diamonds are coming in Season 3. They are 100% coming because 2K always tends to do, you know, 2 players of the same tiers for the seasons. And we already had 2 diamonds. And so next up, of course, is going to be 2 pink diamonds. And then after that, we're going to be seeing Galaxy Opals. And then eventually Dark Matters. Now, when it comes to the big reward, you guys know, like Brandon Roy, SGA, you can definitely see that 2K's been making that card really good. And so I really wouldn't be surprised if 2K gives us a Porzingis. A Porzingis would be really good just because they want to make people, you know, finish the game modes, get every single player. And 2K is also going to be updating the rewards for every game mode, of course. And then Domination, I do wonder if they're going to release a new one. I still haven't really done much of Domination, but 2K could definitely add, you know, a new one, especially with pink diamonds coming. But mainly the game modes are the ones that's going to, you know, get the biggest updates. At least I'm hoping they give us some really good players. And then of course you guys know we want to see locker codes. And I do have a feeling that with the holidays and stuff like that, 2K will be releasing a lot of free stuff, and I'll be sure to keep you guys updated. But for now though, let me know what you think about everything that we talked about in this video, and if you want to see more, definitely check out the crazy sewer pack opening I did, as well as the new free diamond I got. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.